Hey everybody, this is Rocky and Sarah, the Tea and Tequila book babes, and today we're going to talk about the importance of taking breaks for your writing. So Sarah, I know you had some really great points about this, so why don't you take it away?
Sure. Okay, first of all, this does not give you permission to take a 500-day writing break or even more than like a week. I don't think you should do that. Maybe 3 or 4 days max, I think, is the good limit because it's enough to recharge you but not go crazy. And it also doesn't mean you get to quit writing completely. You can still do writing prompts, which if you do our 30-day book blast, we have plenty of them. But there's also, or just free writing. You shouldn't quit writing altogether, journaling. But sometimes it's good to take a break from the project. I will say that. Because you get burnt out on anything. And sometimes you're stuck at something. And the least productive thing you can do is keep staring at the computer screen. Keep staring at the computer screen. And keep staring at it. And then maybe going to Facebook. Because you're like, I can't handle this. So it's always better to step away from the computer, take a walk, take a couple days to see movies, hang out with your friends, go to an art gallery, do something that like fills you up, and then you'll be ready and be more productive. Because it's true, you can't get burned out. So sometimes it's good to refill your energy levels and help you get fresh perspective if you step away.
Absolutely, absolutely. For me, I tend to get the most creative when I'm completely unplugged. So when you're looking at your breaks, don't be like, oh, social media binging, because that generally is not going to inspire you. Think about all the ways that you can be inspired away from your manuscript. So is that music? Is that movies? Is that just interactions? Is that people watching? Is that going and unplugging and going camping, and so you're just completely away from technology in general? Is that meditation? Whatever that is for you, go and do that. So for me, when I like to get completely unplugged, I like to, one, go camping, but also I love reading. So binge reading. I will sit down and read book like cover to cover in a day or two, and then just like pick up the next one and do another episode. Because what happens is that when we read books that are in our genre, or even that is completely different from our genre, you fall back in love with the writing again very often. I find that when I get really frustrated with my writing, it's because I feel like the end is so far away and like these little pieces aren't coming together. And then you realize like, oh yeah, there are a shit ton of other authors out there who've been through this process and they pushed through to the end. I better get my act in gear. And so find your means of inspiration during your breaks. Allow them to like creatively refuel you. And then, like Sarah said, don't let that break become like your forever after. Make sure that it has a deadline. So go and have your few days and be off of your manuscript. Don't even open the file. And then come back to it. And then when you do, you'll be there with fresh eyes, newly inspired, refueled, and you'll be ready to start writing again.
Yes, definitely. So guys, take a break, step away from this computer right now, and get a fresh start if you're stuck. And if you're going well strong, keep writing. We'll see you next week.